Hello, fellow gamers. Cryptic Panther here. Another rant. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did a lot of uploading in general. But after seeing this article in the Telegraph, which I'm going to link in the description, uh, I'm getting so sick of people just finding fucking excuses to bitch and complain and fucking cry and act like a fucking bunch of pansy ass bitches. PlayStation defends. And I mean, I'm using the title from this article, defends domestic abuse in trailers, a game, by saying a game made by adults to be played by adults. Like, the fucking title of the article is bullshit. But here's the goes. One of Sony's most senior executives has defended trailers for new PlayStation games Last of Us 2 and Detroit Become Human, which shows scenes of graphic domestic violence against women and children. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, in the Detroit Become Human trailer, they never showed direct abuse of the child. It was definitely implied. It was not physical. There was definitely some, emotional slash mental type of abuse shown. But it's a fucking adult game. It's like, yeah, I'm not condoning abuse or child abuse. Fuck no, no one does. And Sony's not, and the developer of the game is not. They're making a groundbreaking game, and they're fucking going for the, I'm not saying they're going for, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to gloss for words. I'm just fucking pissed off. They're not promoting and basically glorifying abuse. They're making a game that has some fucking emotional depth in it. It's real world problems in fucking video games. Then The Last of Us 2. The woman getting held down and her arm broken with a hammer. What if it was a guy getting his arm broken with a hammer? Would these same fucking people have a problem? What about the fucking dead bodies being strung up by the neck? There was men hung up there and strung and gutted, but yet the woman getting fucking hung up and beaten and stuff like that was a problem. It's just fucking ridiculous. If it was a man being held down and his arm beat with a hammer, there wouldn't be one fucking complaint. There'd be no one crying and complaining. And that's the fucking thing. It's a double standard. Yeah, no one wants to see violence against women. It's a fucking video game. It's not real life. They're not condoning it. They're not portraying it as something that needs to be done. It says here, this is Last of Us, obviously a game made by adults to be played by adults. I should never prejudge, but it will likely be rated 18. I think it's fair to say there's a market for people who like this sort of game. I am one of them, and there's fucking millions and more that play this style of game and spend their money on it. It's their form of entertainment. What about violence in TV shows and violence in movies? The trailers, like there's movie trailers out there that are fucking horrific and violent. But then they're saying like how they're, trying to use violence to sell video games. What about the fucking war games? Battlefield, all the Battlefield games, all the Call of Duty games, Titanfall. How do none of these people speak up and bitch and complain about that? With shooting and fucking blowing men up with fucking rocket launchers, grenades, running them over with tanks, shooting them with tanks, running over the car. Grand Theft Auto. Look at the fucking violence in that. But yet, if it's not something that people can jump on a fucking bandwagon about and go, oh, they're beating up a woman. Oh, well, there was a woman killing men in that fucking video. Well, where's the people complaining about that? Oh, it's violence against men. Give me a fucking break, people. Holy fuck. I'm so tired of people being fucking so sensitive and you gotta find a reason to fucking shit on things and to complain. Grow the fuck up. It's a video game. If you don't like it, there's a simple fucking solution. Don't fucking play it. If you're a parent and don't like it, don't let your fucking kids play it. Don't fucking put the onus on the game developers and the game publishers. The onus is on the fucking people that play the games and their fucking parents if they're under 18. There's no need for a 15-year-old kid to be playing this type of game in my mind. If the parents deem the kid's mature enough to play it, then let the kid fucking play it. There's ratings on games the same as there's ratings on movies, TV show, and fuck the explicit lyric stickers that were all over Metal Music back in the fucking, I'm gonna age myself, in the late 80s and the 90s. Every time a fucking record came out, there was explicit lyrics labels on everything, so you knew what you were getting. It's the same with video games. You know what you're getting. You're buying fucking Last of Us 2. You're buying Detroit Become Human. It's not a fucking game of lollipops and fucking unicorns farting fucking rainbows. It's a post-apocalyptic fucking world in The Last of Us Part 2, and it's basically modern day world. Well, in the future, I guess, because there's robots, but Detroit Become Human, and it deals with real world situations. Fucking be damned that they shine light on an actual fucking real world issue in a video game. All I gotta say is people need to grow the fuck up, put on their fucking big boy pants or their big girl pants, and just take it for what it is. It's a video game. If you don't like it, don't play it. You don't need to go online and fucking act like a bitch and cry and complain and go on about it. And the thing is, they said here about the Last of Us 2, this thing is, it says, when asked about the lack of content surrounding the clip in question and whether video game publishers have a responsibility to coach such content in a different way. And Ryan replied, I think we're trying to do is portray qualities of the various games that we had to show. I think it is difficult when you have a clip of 4 or 5 minutes to synthesize gameplay experience that can be measured in the tens of hours. And again, the studio is seeking to portray a game that will be rated for suitable for adults, and that's what we did. He said, Ryan went on to say he can't speak for the Last of Us developer Naughty Dog's intention with the clip, but asked what he thought it was when in other words, was it right thing to do for the showcase? He said, yes, he did. It was right to be shown. That's what people want. Not necessarily violence against women and, ultra-violent video games, but people want information on the video games. That's why they watch these events. That's why trailers are made. Why are movie trailers made? Why are fucking previews for TVs made? To fucking sell them, to get people to watch them, and the video games get people to play them. Grow the fuck up, people, and stop being bitches. Fuck.